You know what this is? This is me, Trayvon Jones, Conscious Talk Channel. You know, just the other day I was looking at a post. Judge Mathis and his wife were celebrating their 39th wedding anniversary. Then, a day later, there's another post that says she wants to divorce him after 39 years of marriage. You know, when you have women of today asking the question why men are not stepping up to the plate and why men don't want to be so quick to wife up these women and marry these women, because first of all, the laws in America against men are atrocious, and men are catching on to this. And ladies, although you are raising young boys yourselves, because you know you're independent and you can raise your children yourselves, but a lot of y'all are finding that shit is difficult, and it's hard, and a lot of women are losing their minds because of it. But that's a whole nother topic. But we over here coddling, these women, and these laws are just made to just give everything to the woman. And men are realizing, even your children, your man child is saying, "Gee, eventually I'm gonna get into this type of situation. Um, yeah, this ain't working out for me. This isn't gonna benefit me in any kind of way. So why would I want to put myself in a situation?" See, you're having young boys now that are realizing, because of social media, because of the internet, because they are hearing voices that they never would have heard before, telling them it's a bad idea to hook up with this baby mama culture, this culture that just wants to just use you, and all you are is just a check, a form of money. And when that doesn't suit them anymore, then they just go off and move on. But all the while, they still want to take your money along with them. Now, Judge Mathis' wife, she's been married to this man for 39 years. She's already looking into how much money she can get out of this whole situation. They've already decided, they've already settled, okay, our children are grown. We have our children. They are all adults. They have their own children so we don't have to fight over custody. But of course, she's going to get some money out of this deal. But at this age in her life, she wants to be single all of a sudden. She wants to divorce this man. Now, she's been married to him for 39 years. Now, all of a sudden, she wants to divorce him. See, this is how you know that society as a whole is targeting women in particular, and our women. There has been this whole thing to target our women and to just put in our women's heads to hate men and to, you know, be destructive. You can do it all on your own, all the while taking the whole man's money. How are you doing it on your own when you taking this man's money, saying you've been married to him for so long? So now you're entitled to his money, but all the while you want to be single. My thing is, be single, but leave. Just leave. If you want to leave, just leave. But you won't take his money and feel entitled, but you're the one initiating the divorce. Now, you've been married to this man for 39 years. What could this man have possibly have done at this point to make you want to initiate getting a divorce? What could he have possibly done at this point in the game to make you want to get a divorce? That makes absolutely no sense to me. You've been married for 39 years. Now, all of a sudden, you want to get a divorce? This man has been providing for you. He has been taking care of you. He's raised, y'all have raised y'all children. He's financially supported you. throughout all of this time, because he's a world famous judge. You know what I'm saying? Judge Mathis. Everybody knows who Judge Mathis is. Now, all of a sudden, after 39 years of marriage, you want to divorce him? That shit looks suspicious. And of course, you're going to have women that are going to come out and say, well, it's irreconcilable differences. She just grew apart. They just grew apart. She has graduated. All of these different fucking terms and things like that. But the reality is, she's always been a 304. And now she just wants to separate herself from this man that she's been married to for all these years and take this man's money in his golden age, in his olden years. You know what I'm saying? Not while he was younger, while she could have, while he was still working, she could have just left him and divorced him, took a lump sum and could have been done with it. She's going to wait to, he's up in age and divorce him and take his wealth. That's some scandalous ass shit to me. And you don't think that these young boys are seeing this kind of stuff? And even men are just waking up and seeing these type of things and saying, why the hell would I want to get married to a woman that would do something like this to me? Someone who's claimed they love me till death do us part, and after 39 years of marriage, they just divorce me and take half of my shit. You know what I'm saying? And in my golden age where I can't make money like that anymore, but you just gonna take half my stuff. That's some cruelty at its finest to me. And it's disgusting. And America has built these women up to be able to do these type of things to men. They have leveraged them and given them this ability to be able to just disrespect men at a level that is just ridiculous. I mean, it makes absolutely no sense that after 39 years of marriage, this woman decides to get a divorce. That makes no sense to me. There is nothing that this man could have done. This man ain't beating you. He ain't disrespecting you. He is taking care of your ass. He been taking care of you. And now all of a sudden, after 39 years, you decide, well, I want to divorce now and I'm going to take half his shit and I'm going to do what I want to do. What the fuck can you possibly do with your old ass? Like, it makes no sense. But America has leveled up these women to be delusional as fuck. And she really thinks that what she's doing is the best thing possible. When she could have been and divorced this man. She could have been and left this man. But because she's a gold digger, she didn't leave this man. She stayed with Judge Mathis. She stayed with him. Now, all of a sudden, it's unreconcilable differences. Interesting. That's interesting to me. After all this time, that's some shit that happens in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? After a year or two, after a couple of years. Now, after 39 years, it's irreconcilable differences. Interesting. That makes absolutely no sense. But this is the narrative that they're painting, just so she can just walk out, get paid, and just leave the marriage in a disgrace. Why the fuck would anybody want to get married in America? Why would any man want to get married to any woman? This is the reason why men are walking away at alarming rates and ain't looking back and just don't even want to hit on women. Don't even want to talk to women like that. And it's a shame because our birth rates are dropping in America. Actual American people. I'm not talking about these over the border motherfuckers that Kamala Harris and Biden have allowed to just come over here and giving them all this free money and shit like that. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about actual American people. This is the reason why the birth rates are low. Because everything is sky high. It's just unbearable. They're making it to where you are going to be homeless as fuck. And then now it's a crime to be homeless. This is what America is doing to American people, all the while bringing all these illegal migrants over here, giving them free every damn thing and giving them all this damn money. But our women are still able to continue to just mistreat us. And men are just saying, no, we can't deal with this kind of stuff anymore. Our government has lost their damn mind and just doing way too much that's unbearable. And we can't put up with this kind of shit anymore. So men are just simply walking away. This is the reason why they're walking away from the Democratic Party, because we realize there is nothing for us there. Black men are at alarming rates are realizing there's nothing for us at the Democratic Party. Nothing at all. So at alarming rates, black men are walking away. Men in general are walking away from the Democratic Party because we realize it is nothing for us, because everything is geared towards women and protecting them and lifting them up, all the while destroying us and keeping us down as men. And we're tired of it because this makes absolutely no sense at all. But this is what we are faced with as men in America. But we can change this whole narrative. We can change it by simply just not engaging, not indulging, not being a part of it. Just simply just leaving it alone. And we'll see how the narrative paints out. I'm going to see you guys all on the next video. And I'll talk to you later. Shalom.